Jesus and Mary chain there to talk to me, and we waltzed around the corridors and the basement and the liquor storeroom of the Hacienda, trying to have a chat. And it's taken me from then up until now to actually edit the interview. And I was also waiting for the new single by the Jesus and Mary chain, which is a one-off deal with Blanco y Negro. It's called Never Understand, comes out through Warner Brothers, so we can look for some media hype. Anyway, I spoke to Jim, William and the rest, and the first question I actually put to Jim was the fact that new bands usually get a lot of media attention, then in the end they suffer for it. What was his reaction to that?
It depends on the band, doesn't it?
So does that mean you've got to do things, or you've not got to do things about it?
No, that means if you're absolute rubbish and you're going to get a lot of media overkill, you're going to die in 2 weeks. But that means if you're absolutely brilliant, you're going to survive.
You seem very confident of yourself and the band's future. Then, I mean, what kind of plans? Does that mean you've got kind of plans? Does that mean you've got a schedule for success?
Oh yeah, we've got plans. We've definitely got plans. Whether or not they happen is like totally besides the point. If our plans don't happen, who cares? That's not really important.
So what's important for you then now?
What's important is we've got to try and make our plans happen. If they don't happen, that's fair enough, but at least we tried, you know what I mean?
I think the thing that's struck me about the single, I was very excited by the sound, because it was raw, it was dirty, and I think we can say it was exciting. As far as the lyrical content of it was concerned, I mean, it didn't really matter as far as I was concerned. I mean, do you pick up on that? Do you appreciate that?
Well, the lyrics were made up 5 minutes before we recorded it, so I don't really see it the lyrics matter that much. The lyrics don't matter much to us, but maybe they matter a hell of a lot to somebody else. I don't really see, to me, that it doesn't matter, but I'm not going to say that it shouldn't matter. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it matters to somebody else, and that's fair enough. But to me, we made them up 5 minutes before we recorded it, and that's all we've got to say about the lyrics. We're not going to say any more.
So there's no great claims to these lyrics are going to change the world, right?
Yeah, the lyrics have got a deep meaning. We made them up 5 minutes before.
So coming from the deepest recesses of your psyche or something like that. Can you tell me something about the history of the band then? This is William, right?
William. Well, the history of the band is, we're not a band, we're a group. About a year ago we thought about starting a group, It's just, we're a bunch of lazy people, and we just never get around to it, just like we've said before. And we sent a tape. We went around all the clubs in Glasgow, and we gave in the tapes, and we got about 150 knockbacks because just everybody thought we were absolute rubbish, And somebody heard what.
I mean, music can only get so bad before somebody comes along and comments on it. Do you know what I mean?
It was like, to get in touch with Alan here, it was like a fluke. We tried everybody, and they said, go away, and sort of, what is this, and laughed, but through a fluke it got to one person, which then put us in contact with Alan McGee, and he was probably the lunatic in all of Britain who would actually sort of take a chance on us, and people called him mad for it, and it paid off for him.
Having said that, Alan's a complete bastard. Alan has got exactly the same attitude towards music as what we've got, and that's what's more important than anything else. If we've got a similar attitude, and that's all that matters,
Well, it's difficult actually to pick up what the precise attitude is, just at the moment, apart from sort of being good, being successful.
You've only got to see us and you'll understand what the attitude is.
That's the problem, isn't it? I was seeing you because like up to now, there's been some gigs around the place. A lot of people right over the UK can buy your record, but they might not be able to see you.
You know, I mean, all I can say about that is that I don't care, you know. I mean, like, okay, people can buy our records, people can't see us, you know. That's bad, you know, but I'm not going to lose any sleep over that, you know.
No, I'm not suggesting you might lose any sleep about it, but you were suggesting that the most important thing about the group, William, was that that was the live performance.
Yeah, okay,
right?
that's the second most important thing about the group. The first most important thing about the group is that we do what the group likes to do. And the group likes to play when they feel like playing, where they feel like playing. We're not going to play anywhere that anybody tells us to.
And there's the noise of a couple of engineers at WEA falling over. Absolutely fabbo. Control feedback. That's Upside Down Part 2, also called Never Understand, out on Blanco y Negro, the Jesus and the Mary Chain. And you know, they try to be horrible, but I love them actually, because they don't even have any. They don't have any excuses, because they haven't even got youth as an excuse, because I think Jim Reed's about 26, so they've got absolutely no excuse at all. The music is marvellous, even though it sounds exactly the same as the first. Sniggle. Right.